Wow. Incredible. I am perplexed. When people ask me what the most beautiful caterpillar is that I've ever bred, I probably mention this species, and I'm not kidding. Just look at their colors, man. It's incredible. They are Copaxa cydippe from Mexico. And it may seem that I'm keeping them like free-range chickens, but they're actually quarantined quite well. I just took them out of the rearing sleeve just to inspect their health, and it seems they're going quite well. I'm very pleased, guys. So I just put them back in their rearing sleeve, and now I have more opportunity to talk about their biology. Copaxa cydippe is a rather rare species, and the eggs from this species came from Mexico, and where they live on pine trees. As you know, Mexico, the majority of Mexico, is quite dry and quite hot, and they like it that way. As you can see, it's in the middle of summer, guys. It's July. It's 20 to 30 degrees here every day. That means it's nice and hot here. But one thing that still can kill them is too high humidity. And one of the problems is rain. So that's the reason I sleeve them here under a big tree, because even when it rains, they remain completely dry. And even if the rain touches them, one part of my rearing sleeve is plastic, so water cannot touch them. Of course, they can handle the humidity in the air, but if they become wet, I'm sure all of them will drop dead in seconds, because they need it really hot and dry. And it's a difficult species to rear, and you can ask people who've tried them, because many of them tried to rear them and failed, even some experts. But I just found this spot which I think had the perfect conditions, and my expectations were right. They are doing just perfectly well here. Sheltered from the rain, sheltered from predators, and they have nice ventilation, which is also important. I mean, you can see the rustling wind here, and it's blowing through, you know, through the mesh of the rearing sleeve. It's important to tie the endings, of course, so none of them can escape. But all of them, I just counted them, are still inside and doing perfectly well. So guys, I am very happy. That means I have a lot of success with a rare species that many people fail to breed. So that makes me very positive for this breeding season. The adult isn't that exciting. I've shown you the larvae. They have beautiful, beautiful colors. The adult is just a brown generic moth, of course. Of course, I like them because they're something different. I like their biology, I like their lifestyle, and their beautiful larvae. Well, the adult isn't that exciting, but I still like them because they're just unique. You know, just in general, they're just unique, man. I love it. Here you can see some of them crawling. It's because they aren't supposed to be walking on the plastic of the sleeves, but I just cleaned them out, which means I replaced a few larvae that are now displaced. Soon they'll walk on the pine needles and hide themselves again. They have excellent camouflage, so it should be really ready. This species is very small. The fully grown caterpillars are about 7 centimeters, right? That's not a lot. And the adult moth is quite small as well. It's a very small Saturnidae. Well, not very small, but one of the smaller ones. Especially if you consider the size of Copaxa. Usually they are bigger than this. And well, take note, guys. A dry, hot, sheltered spot where they can't be wet from the rain, and you'll have success with the Copaxa cydippe. Stay tuned for the adults, because I think in a few weeks they'll be cocoons for sure.